A silent revolution is unfolding. Not in the factories, not in the warehouses, but in skyscrapers and boardrooms, at law firms and accounting offices. Artificial intelligence, specifically AI agents, are no longer futuristic curiosities. They are active players in the world of finance, law, and professional services. The question is no longer if jobs will change. It's how fast and who will survive the shift. Unlike the industrial revolutions of the past, this one is happening in real time, quietly, invisibly, and exponentially. You may not hear the clanging of machines replacing assembly line workers, but behind every desk job, spreadsheet, contract, and invoice, there's an algorithm waiting to take over. AI agents aren't just smarter calculators or better spreadsheets. They're autonomous, learning systems, they adapt, they evolve, and they're already infiltrating the workflows of some of the world's most prestigious companies. The question isn't whether your job is vulnerable, it's whether your job can evolve. This is episode 5 in our series on AI agents. If you haven't yet, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss what comes next. Because what we're about to show you could change your career, your business, or your next big opportunity. The rise of AI agents is not a distant headline. It's a moment you're living through. And if you're not already adapting, you're already falling behind. Because this isn't about coding, it's about control. The tools you're using at work today, they'll soon be using you. Let's start with finance, the lifeblood of business. A field built on numbers, logic, and analysis. Perfect conditions for AI agents to thrive. Across the US, banks are deploying AI to assess credit risk, detect fraud, and even make lending decisions. What once took days now takes seconds. Algorithms dig into years of credit history, financial behavior, and predictive models. AI agents don't take lunch breaks, they don't need sleep, and they never get distracted. For entry-level analysts, this is the new competition. But it's not just about speed. AI's ability to handle scale and complexity is unlike anything before. While a junior analyst might handle 10 loan files a day, an AI can handle 10,000, with higher accuracy. And here's where the economics come in. A firm that once needed 15 entry-level credit analysts may now only need 5. Assisted by AI. That's a 66% reduction in human roles and a massive savings in salary and overhead. The remaining 5 analysts, they better know how to speak data science. Remember when managing wealth required elite firms and exclusive fees? Now robo-advisors are managing over $1.4 trillion in assets. They personalize portfolios, auto-rebalance based on market fluctuations, and operate 24/7. One AI financial tool can serve thousands of clients simultaneously. No complaints, no vacation, no burnout. This doesn't just save money. It reshapes expectations. Financial institutions no longer need sprawling junior teams to handle portfolio management. That means fewer entry-level jobs and more competition for the roles that remain. But what's more, the trust clients place in these systems is growing. When an AI outperforms a human 3 years in a row, it changes perceptions. Slowly, people begin to prefer algorithms over advisors, especially for short-term gains. In accounting, AI isn't coming. It's already working overtime. Bookkeeping, expense categorization, bank reconciliations, payroll. What once required human hands and spreadsheets is now handled by intelligent systems like QuickBooks, Xero, and Zoho Books. These tools don't just record numbers, they analyze, alert, and optimize. The mundane is disappearing, but the meaningful? Still human. Tax planning, compliance oversight, financial strategy. Those roles are thriving, if you evolve into them. In a world of AI accounting, you must become more than a number cruncher. You must become an interpreter of insight, a defender of compliance, a designer of financial systems. Gone are the days of clipboards and on-site evaluations. Insurance adjusters are being replaced by AI vision tools. Upload a photo, and the AI generates a repair estimate based on past data, regional costs, and parts availability. Fast, efficient, objective. And it's not just auto claims. Property insurance is also being reshaped. Post-hurricane assessments are now done via drones and AI image analysis. The impact? Fewer field agents, fewer support roles, and a surge in tech-savvy insurance professionals who manage the machines. But not every finance role is vanishing. Financial advisors, especially those who advise retirees or families, still matter. Why? Because trust can't be automated. AI can generate a portfolio. It can't reassure you in a crash. It can't understand your anxiety about college debt or your dream to retire by the beach. Those who blend emotional intelligence with AI-driven tools will dominate the next decade. And that's the key. Human plus machine equals amplified value. Alone, each is limited. Together, unstoppable. The legal world is next, and the change is irreversible. Legal research, discovery, case summaries, document review. AI legal agents like CaseText or Harvey.ai now process in minutes what once took junior associates days. Productivity goes up, hiring goes down. And here's the irony. Law schools are still teaching students as if AI doesn't exist. That's a mistake. Tomorrow's legal pros must be as fluent in prompts as they are in precedent. Lawyers are safer, for now. Strategy, courtroom presence, legal interpretation, those still require human judgment. But don't get comfortable. The lawyer of the future won't just be a litigator. They'll be an AI-powered strategist, able to do the work of 5 with the help of 1 machine. Law firms are shrinking entry-level positions, but they're expanding roles for lawyers who understand how to wield AI. So if you're entering law school today, understand this. You're not learning law. You're learning how to partner with machines that know it better than you ever will. Another role on the chopping block: court reporters. AI transcription tools are now accurate enough for live depositions. Real-time, cloud-based, and at a fraction of the cost. This isn't disruption, it's replacement, plain and simple. And it raises bigger questions. What happens to the tens of thousands trained in transcription? Where do they go next? The answer: where the AI can't yet follow. What does the future professional look like? They're not defined by what they do, but by how they do it. AI augmented, insight-driven, adaptable. They don't fear automation, they master it. The world will need AI auditors, legal data analysts, prompt engineers, human AI compliance officers. If you want to stay valuable, stay irreplaceable, you have to do what AI can't. Connect, lead, decide, and inspire. AI is smart, but it has no conscience, no intuition, no soul. In moments of crisis, in gray areas, in deeply personal decisions, humans still have the edge. But make no mistake, you'll need to bring more to the table than a degree. You'll need creativity, adaptability, ethics, and the willingness to constantly evolve. Because machines will continue to learn. Will you? So, what now? If you're in finance, law, or accounting, ask yourself, what part of my job is repetitive? What part requires deep judgment? What AI tools are emerging in my industry? And how can I learn to use them before they replace me? This is your inflection point. Ignore it, and you risk becoming obsolete. Embrace it, and you become irreplaceable. AI agents aren't the future. They're the present. They're reshaping everything. And the professionals who understand this now will lead the world tomorrow. Whether you're a student, a manager, or a CEO, this isn't a technology trend. This is an economic rewrite. Thanks for watching. If this video made you think, hit that like button. Subscribe for more in our AI Agent series, and ring the bell so you don't miss what's next. The future is accelerating. The only question left is, will you accelerate with it